podcast. That's enough. Speaking the truth. What truth?
This is a girl, please. Whatever you know about that.
Laugh, you joke because and right at
You don't want to find me. You don't want to find me.
You want to sit here and talk about me, your husband.
You don't want none of this.
Girl, please. You mock everything. You know why? Because you're low down.
This is what the you don't want to find me.
The camera shakes as the screen fades in from black. Dramatic music swells, deep bass, sharp strings, while quick-cut clips flash, a woman's hand flying through the air, a slap echoing like thunder, shocked faces frozen in disbelief, and security guards charging forward like a SWAT team. Hold on, did that really just happen? Welcome back to the channel, fam. If you thought the drama on Love and Hip Hop was already at peak levels, buckle up, because what went down on set today has shattered every record for pure chaos. We're talking the moment that's already breaking the internet. Rasheeda Frost, yes, the same Rasheeda who's spent years building her empire, keeping her family together, and holding it down, straight up slapped Kendra Bailey so hard the sound bounced off the walls of the studio. And right in front of Kirk Frost. Yes, her husband. Yes, the man at the center of every single storm this family has ever weathered. Picture this. The cameras are rolling for what was supposed to be a civil, sit-down reunion episode. Everyone's dressed to kill, mics clipped, producers whispering in earpieces. Rasheeda walks in calm, head high, that signature boss energy radiating. Kendra's already seated, smirking, sipping her tea like she owns the room. Kirk's between them, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a butter knife. Then it happens. Kendra says something low, something personal, something about Kirk's secrets, that we'll get into later. Rasheeda's eyes narrow, the room goes dead silent. And in one fluid, lightning-fast motion, Rasheeda's hand connects with Kendra's cheek. The slap is so loud the boom mic picks it up crystal clear. Kendra's head snaps to the side. Her earrings fly off. She stumbles back, eyes wide with shock, hand flying to her face. Security rushes in like they've been waiting for this. Two big guards grab Rasheeda's arms, pulling her back while she's screaming, "Don't you ever come for my family like that." Kirk jumps up, yelling at everyone, "What the hell is wrong with y'all?" Producers are yelling, "Cut, cut," but the cameras keep rolling because this is gold. Fans are already losing their minds online. Twitter is exploding. Hashtag Rasheeda slaps Kendra is trending worldwide. Memes are dropping every second. People are divided. Some are cheering Rasheeda on like she's the queen of clapbacks, others are calling her out for losing control. But one thing is clear, this isn't just a slap. This is the explosion that's been building for years. Was Kendra pushing too far? Did Kirk's past finally come back to haunt him in the worst way? And what does this mean for Rasheeda and Kirk's marriage, already on life support after years of cheating rumors, baby mama drama, and public fights? We're just getting started, because the footage we've seen so far is only the tip of the iceberg. There's more, way more, that happened after the cameras cut. Twists you won't believe, confessions, tears, threats, and a family that may never recover. Stick with me, because this story is about to get wilder than anything Love and Hip Hop has ever aired. You ready? Because once you hear the full truth, there's no going back. Hit that like button if you're already shook, subscribe so you don't miss the breakdown, and drop a comment. Team Rasheeda or Team Kendra? Let's get into it. The lights in the studio are blinding, harsh spotlights cutting through the haze of tension like knives. Rasheeda stands there chest heaving, palms still stinging from the impact, while Kendra clutches her cheek, eyes watering but burning with pure fury. The security guards have Rasheeda by both arms now, not rough but firm enough that she can't lunge again. Kirk is frozen for half a second, mouth open, eyes darting between his wife and the woman who just got slapped in front of God and everybody. Then reality hits him like a freight train and he explodes. What the fuck, Rasheeda? You just put hands on her? In front of cameras? Are you out of your damn mind? Kirk's voice cracks on the last word, high-pitched with panic and disbelief. He steps toward her but one of the guards blocks him instinctively. Producers are scrambling. Someone yells, "Kill the feed," but nobody listens because the red lights on every camera are still glowing like demon eyes. This isn't getting cut. This is television history being made in real time. Kendra finally lowers her hand. A bright red handprint is already blooming across her caramel skin. She laughs, short, bitter, dangerous. "Oh, you finally showed your true colors, huh, queen? All that, saved by grace, bullshit, and the second somebody speaks truth you turn into a hood stereotype." Classy. Her voice drips venom. She turns to the closest camera. "Y'all see this? Miss Perfect Wife just assaulted me because she can't handle the fact that her man been playing both sides for years. Rasheeda jerks against the guards. Don't you dare talk about my husband like you know him. You been chasing clout off his name since day one. Her southern drawl thickens with rage. You think you slick? Posting them old DM screenshots, hinting at late night talks, acting like you got receipts? Bitch, I been new. I just chose peace. But today you crossed the line. Kirk throws both hands up. Both of y'all need to chill. This ain't the place, but his voice sounds weak, like a man who knows he's the reason everything is burning down. Fans watching live on the Love and Hip Hop app are flooding the chat. Kirk caught. Rasheeda said enough. Kendra deserved that slap fr. This marriage done. The numbers are climbing. Over 2 million viewers already and the episode hasn't even officially aired. One of the producers, a harried woman named Tasha with a headset and a clipboard, finally pushes through the crowd. Everybody back up. Security, release Ms. Frost but keep distance. Kendra, you good? Do we need medical? Kendra waves her off. I'm good, but I want her off this set. Now. Rasheeda scoffs. You don't run nothing here. This my show, my family, my story. You just a guest star who overstayed her welcome. Kirk finally finds his spine and steps between them. Rasheeda, baby, listen. She cuts him off with a look so cold the room temperature drops. Don't, baby, me right now, Kirk. Not after what she just said. Tell me she lying. Look me in my face and tell me you ain't been texting her, calling her, meeting up when I was out of town handling business so you could sit at home and play victim. The studio goes graveyard quiet. Even the security guards loosen their grip a little, sensing this is the real bomb about to drop. Kirk's Adam's apple bobs. He glances at Kendra, who raises one perfectly arched eyebrow like she's daring him, then back at Rasheeda. It ain't what you think, he starts. Rasheeda laughs, but there's no humor in it. That's what they all say. It ain't what you think. We just friends. She just needed somebody to talk to. I heard every script, Kirk. Every single one. And I'm tired. Tears glisten in her eyes but she refuses to let them fall. I built everything. The clothing line, the salons, the brand, the family image. I carried us through every scandal, every side baby, every rumor. And you still find ways to make me look stupid. Kendra crosses her arms. Maybe if you stopped carrying dead weight you wouldn't be so tired. The comment lands like a second slap. Rasheeda's nostrils flare. She takes one step forward but the guard gently pulls her back. You know what? Keep talking. Because every word you say is another nail in your own coffin. You think this little moment makes you win? Nah, this just shows everybody who you really are, a thirsty clout chaser who can't get her own man so she tries to steal somebody else's. Kirk finally snaps. Enough, both of y'all. This ain't about y'all beef, this about me being tired of being the villain in every damn story. He turns to Rasheeda. You act like I'm the only one who made mistakes. You forgot how many nights you was gone? How many times you chose the business over us? Over the kids? Yeah, I messed up. But don't act like you been perfect. The betrayal in Rasheeda's eyes is instant and devastating. You really gone, stand here, in front of her, and throw my hustle in my face? The same hustle that paid for your chains, your cars, your lifestyle? Wow, just wow. She shakes her head slowly. I see you now, Kirk. I really see you. The producers are whispering furiously. One of them signals to the control room, keep rolling, this is Emmy-level gold. Outside the set, Rasheeda's phone is blowing up. Her sister is texting. Sis, what is happening? Turn on the live, her best friend Scrappy is calling nonstop. Even Mama D has sent a voice note, baby girl I saw the clip. You better whoop that hoe if she keep coming for your house. Mama got your back. Back on set, Kendra decides to twist the knife deeper. She pulls out her phone, taps the screen, and holds it up so the closest camera catches the image. It's a screenshot, old, timestamped 3 years ago. Kirk's number. A message that reads, you still up? Need to talk. She trippin' again. Kendra's voice is calm now, almost sweet. This was right after y'all had that big fight in Miami. Remember? You left him at the hotel and flew home early. He called me at 2 a.m. said he was lonely. Said he missed having somebody who actually listened. Rasheeda stares at the screen like it's poison. Her bottom lip trembles. You kept that? For 3 years? Just waiting for the right moment to pull it out? Kendra shrugs. I keep receipts, boo. Especially when somebody tries to play me like I'm the problem. Kirk lunges for the phone. Delete that shit, Kendra. That was one night, one conversation. Nothing happened, but Kendra yanks it back. Nothing happened because I said no. But you wanted it to. Don't rewrite history now that your wife finally clocked you. Rasheeda's voice drops to a deadly whisper. So you admit it, you tried. Kirk's shoulders slump. I was drunk. I was hurt. I wasn't thinking. Rasheeda nods slowly, like she's processing the final piece of a puzzle she didn't want to solve. You wasn't thinking. That's the problem. You never think about me. Only about how you feel in the moment. Security finally steps in again, creating a wider perimeter. The director yells, "We're going to commercial," but nobody moves. The tension is magnetic. Everybody knows if they cut away now they'll miss the moment the Frost marriage officially dies on live television. Rasheeda looks at Kirk one last time. I gave you every chance. Every single one. And you still chose chaos. She turns to Kendra. And you, enjoy your 5 minutes. Because after today, you done. Blackballed. Finished in these streets. Kendra smirks. We'll see about that. Then Rasheeda does something nobody expects. She straightens her spine, smooths her dress, wipes the single tear that escaped, and walks straight toward the exit. No screaming. No more threats. Just quiet, devastating dignity. The cameras follow her. The guards trail behind. Kirk calls after her, "Rasheeda, wait," but she doesn't turn around. As the heavy studio door slams behind her, the room exhales. Kendra lets out a shaky breath, finally showing cracks in her armor. Kirk drops onto the couch, head in his hands. Producers swarm him. "Kirk, we need you to say something. Anything." He just shakes his head. I fucked up. I fucked up everything." Outside, Rasheeda makes it to her trailer. Her makeup artist is already there with ice for her hand. Her phone won't stop vibrating, hundreds of notifications. She ignores them all and calls her mom. The second her mother picks up, Rasheeda breaks. "Mama, I slapped her. Right on camera. And Kirk, he didn't even deny it." Mama D's voice comes through strong. "Baby, listen to me. You protected your house. That's what a wife does. Now dry them tears. We finna turn this around. You hear me? We finna make them regret ever coming for you." Back inside, Kendra is giving an impromptu interview to one of the side cameras. "I didn't come here to fight. I came to tell my truth. If she can't handle it, that's on her. But I'm not backing down." Her voice wavers at the end. She's tougher than she looks, but she's human. The live feed cuts to a technical difficulties screen, but everybody knows it's bullshit. The internet is already on fire. Clips of the slap are everywhere, slow-mo versions, reaction videos, side-by-side comparisons to iconic reality TV moments. Twitter is a war zone. Team Rasheeda fans are posting, "Protect her at all costs," while Kendra supporters are screaming, "She had it coming." Even celebrities are chiming in. Cardi B tweets 3 laughing emojis and, "Damn y'all messy tonight," while Offset replies, "Kirk wild for that." Inside the production office, executives are panicking and celebrating at the same time. Ratings are through the roof. Sponsors are calling, some pulling out, others doubling down. The reunion special just became the most talked about episode in Love and Hip Hop history, and it's not even over. Meanwhile, Rasheeda sits in her trailer staring at her wedding ring. She twists it slowly, thinking about the vows, the promises, the nights she prayed this man would change. Her phone buzzes again. Kirk's name flashes on the screen. She lets it go to voicemail. Then another buzz. Kendra's PR team already leaking statements. Ms. Bailey regrets the escalation but stands by her truth. Rasheeda finally speaks, voice low and steady, talking to the empty trailer like it's a confessional. "Y'all think this the end? Nah, this just the beginning. They wanted smoke, they got fire." She slips the ring off, sets it on the table, and stands up. The queen isn't broken, she's reloading. And somewhere in the chaos of the set, Kirk realizes the woman he took for granted just walked out of his life on national television. The man who always had a comeback, always had a smile, always had another chance, is finally out of moves. The drama isn't over. It's just getting started. Fans, hold on tight. Because what happens next, nobody saw coming. The door to Rasheeda's trailer slams shut with a finality that echoes through the lot. Inside, the air feels thick, heavy with the scent of her vanilla candle mixed with the sharp tang of adrenaline sweat. She stands there for a long beat, staring at nothing, chest rising and falling like she just ran a marathon. Her right hand, still red from the slap, flexes open and closed, testing the sting. It hurts, but not as much as the ache cracking open in her chest. Her phone lights up again. Another text from Scrappy. "Sis, I'm pulling up. 10 minutes. Don't do nothing crazy till I get there." She doesn't reply. Instead, she walks to the small vanity mirror, leans in close, and studies her own face. Mascara smudged just under one eye. Lips pressed tight. But her eyes, they're different. Sharper. Colder. The soft, forgiving Rasheeda everyone knows? She's gone for now. In her place is the woman who clawed her way from Atlanta hood to boss status, the one who doesn't fold. She finally picks up the phone and dials her lawyer, straight to voicemail. Hey Malik, it's me. Things just went left on set. Real left. I need you to pull whatever NDAs, contracts, anything that ties Kendra to this production. Also, look into my options if I want to walk from the show permanently. Call me ASAP. She hangs up, exhales, then opens Instagram Live without thinking twice. The viewer count skyrockets, 50K, 100K, 200K in under 90 seconds. Her face fills millions of screens. She doesn't smile, doesn't wave, just looks dead into the lens. Y'all, I don't even know where to start. But I'm not about to hide. What happened in there, that was real. That was me protecting my peace, my kids, my legacy. Some people think they can come for your house, throw shade, pull up old messages, and you supposed to just sit there and take it with a smile? Nah, not today, not ever. Her voice cracks on the last word but she powers through. I've been holding this family together for years. Praying, forgiving, building, believing. But there comes a point when enough is enough. And today was that point. Comments flood and so fast the screen glitches. We stand with you queen, Kirk ain't shit, Kendra messy AF. That slap was iconic, divorce him sis. Rasheeda reads a few silently, then speaks again. To my real ones, thank you. To the ones questioning me, I get it. Violence ain't the answer, I know that. But when somebody comes for everything you built, when they smile in your face while texting your husband at 2 a.m., you feel that fire rise up. And sometimes, you let it out. She pauses, wipes her face with the back of her hand. Kirk, if you watching this, I'm not coming home tonight. I need space, real space, and when I'm ready to talk, if I'm ever ready, you gon' have to come correct. No more excuses, no more, I was drunk, no more, it was one time, because I deserve better. My kids deserve better. She ends the live abruptly. No goodbye, no heart emojis, just black screen. The internet detonates all over again. Cut back to the studio. Kirk is still on the couch, head buried in his hands. A producer kneels beside him, mic in hand. Kirk, we need a statement. The network wants something before we wrap. Kirk lifts his head slowly. Eyes bloodshot. Tell them I'm sorry. To Rasheeda, to the kids, to everybody who believed in us. His voice breaks. I never meant for it to go this far. Kendra, meanwhile, has been whisked to a separate green room. Her cheek is iced, makeup artist dabbing concealer over the handprint that refuses to fade quick enough. Her phone is buzzing nonstop, her manager, her publicist, even a few bloggers offering exclusives. She answers one call on speaker. Yeah, leak the full screenshot thread. Timestamped, unedited, let them see I ain't lying. She hangs up, looks at her reflection, and mutters, y'all wanted drama? Here it is. Outside the set, paparazzi have swarmed the gates. Flashes pop like gunfire every time a car leaves. Rasheeda's security detail, two big dudes named Tone and Marcus, flank her trailer door. Scrappy pulls up in his blacked out Escalade, jumps out, hoodie up, and bangs on the door. Sheed, it's me. She opens it. Scrappy steps in, pulls her into a bear hug without saying a word. They stand like that for almost a minute. When he finally pulls back, his eyes are serious. You good? She nods. I will be. He glances at the ring sitting on the vanity. You taking that off for good? Rasheeda looks at it too. I don't know yet, but right now, it feels heavy. Scrappy sits on the small couch. Talk to me. What really happened in there? She recaps everything, the taunt, the slap, Kirk's weak defense, the screenshot. Scrappy listens, jaw tight. When she finishes he just shakes his head. Man, Kirk been my boy for years. But this foul, even for him. Rasheeda's phone buzzes again, Candy this time. She answers on FaceTime. Candy's face appears, toddler on her hip, looking stressed. Girl, what in the entire hell? I just saw the clip. You really slapped her? Rasheeda half laughs, half cries. Yeah, and I'd do it again. Candy sighs. Look, I'm not saying she didn't deserve it. But you know how this game works. They gone, spin it. Make you the angry black woman. You gotta get ahead of it. Rasheeda nods. Already did a live. Told my side. Candy smiles small. That's my girl. Now come to the house tonight. Todd already said the guest room yours as long as you need. Kids can play with Ace. No pressure. Rasheeda whispers, thank you. They hang up. Scrappy stands. You riding with me or you want Tone to drive? She thinks for a second. I need to see my babies first. Drop me at Mama's. They leave the lot in a convoy, Scrappy's truck in front, security SUV behind. Paparazzi chase but can't keep up. Inside the car, Rasheeda stares out the window at Atlanta lights blurring past. Her mind replays every moment, the first time she caught Kirk texting someone else years ago. The baby mama reveal, the therapy sessions, the promises he broke, each memory stings worse than the last. At her mom's house, the porch light is on. Mama D opens the door before Rasheeda even knocks. No words, just arms wide. Rasheeda falls into them and finally lets the tears come. Full, ugly sobs. Mama D rocks her like she's 5 years old again. It's okay, baby. Let it out. Mama here. Inside, the kids are asleep upstairs. Rasheeda peeks in. KY is curled up with his tablet still glowing, Carter clutching her stuffed unicorn. Rasheeda kisses their foreheads, whispers, "I love y'all more than anything." Then she goes back downstairs. Mama D has tea waiting. They sit at the kitchen table, same table Rasheeda used to do homework at. "What you thinking, baby?" Mama D asks. Rasheeda stares into her cup. I think I'm done carrying him. I've been carrying him so long I forgot what it feels like to walk light." Mama D nods. "You built an empire with your own hands. You don't need a man to hold you up. But you do need to decide what you want next. Not what the fans want. Not what the show wants. What you want." Rasheeda looks up. "I want peace. I want my kids happy. I want to wake up and not wonder who he texting." Mama D reaches across, squeezes her hand. "Then start there, one day at a time." Meanwhile, across town, Kirk is at a hotel. Network put him up after the set cleared. He's alone. No entourage. No yes men. Just him, a minibar bottle, and regret. He scrolls through Twitter, sees the hashtags. Hashtag save yourself Rasheeda, hashtag Kirk is over party, hashtag team Kendra. Every meme feels like a punch. He opens his messages, dozens from Rasheeda's friends telling him off. One from his mom. "Son, what did you do?" He doesn't answer any. He calls Rasheeda. Straight to voicemail. He speaks anyway. "Sheed, baby, I know I messed up. Bad. I know words don't fix this. But I'm begging you, don't make a permanent decision off tonight's emotions. We've been through worse. Remember Miami? Remember when I lost everything and you held me? I'm still that man. I can be better. Please, just talk to me." He hangs up, drops the phone, puts his head back against the headboard, and cries, quiet, broken, the kind of cry a man does when he realizes he might have lost the best thing he ever had. Back at Mama D's, Rasheeda listens to the voicemail on speaker. Mama D's face stays neutral. When it ends, Rasheeda deletes it without replying. He always sounds sorry after. Never before. Mama D just pats her hand. "Sleep, baby. Tomorrow we figure out the rest." But sleep doesn't come easy. Rasheeda lies in her childhood bed, staring at the ceiling fan spin. Her mind races, lawyers, custody talks, splitting businesses, explaining to the kids why daddy's not coming home. Then another thought creeps in, freedom. Real freedom. No more checking phones. No more public apologies. No more pretending everything's fine for the cameras. Somewhere around 3 a.m., her phone lights up again. Not Kirk this time. "Kendra." A direct message. "I didn't want it to go like this. But you needed to see who he really is. Take care of yourself." Rasheeda reads it twice. Her thumb hovers over the block button, then she types back one word. "Thanks." She hits send, turns the phone face down, and closes her eyes. For the first time in years, the weight on her chest feels a little lighter. Not gone, but lighter. The night stretches on. Atlanta sleeps. But the Frost Empire? It's cracking wide open. And what spills out next, nobody's ready for it. Fans think the slap was the peak. They have no idea. The real explosion is just warming up. The morning light creeps through the blinds in Mama D's guest room, painting thin gold stripes across Rasheeda's face. She's been awake since 5, scrolling through the aftermath like someone picking at a fresh scab. Her phone is a war zone, over 12,000 notifications. Clips of the slap have hit 50 million views across platforms. TMZ already dropped an article titled, "Love and Hip Hop Star Rasheeda Frost Assaults Co-Star on Reunion Set, Marriage in Crisis," with paparazzi shots of her leaving the lot last night, looking regal even in distress. Shade Room posted the screenshot Kendra leaked, caption, "Kendra Bailey drops receipts, Kirk Frost caught slipping again." Comments underneath are savage. People tagging Kirk with clown emojis. Others defending him like, "Men make mistakes, y'all too quick to cancel." Rasheeda tosses the phone aside and sits up. Her head throbs, not from drinking, but from the emotional hangover. She pads downstairs in sweats and one of her old high school hoodies. Mama D is already in the kitchen, flipping pancakes, bacon sizzling. The kids are still asleep. "Morning, baby," Mama D says without turning around. "Coffee's fresh. Sit." Rasheeda slides onto a stool. "Everybody talking about it, Mama. Like it's the Super Bowl." Mama D plates the food, sets it in front of her. Let him talk. Words don't pay bills. Actions do. You eating or you gone? Stare at it. Rasheeda picks up the fork, takes a small bite. The sweetness hits her tongue and for a second she feels 5 years old again, safe, simple. Then her phone buzzes. Network executive. She answers on speaker. Rasheeda, it's Lauren from VH1. We need to talk damage control. Ratings are insane, highest in franchise history, but sponsors are nervous. We're thinking a follow-up special. You, Kirk, maybe Kendra mediated. Therapy session vibe. What do you say? Rasheeda's laugh is dry. You want me to sit across from my husband and the woman he was texting behind my back, for ratings? Lauren hesitates. It's not like that. We'd give you full creative input. Your narrative, your power. Rasheeda glances at Mama D, who shakes her head slow, no. Rasheeda exhales. I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no. But right now, I need time. Don't call this number again until I reach out. She hangs up before Lauren can push. Moments later, KY comes bounding down the stairs, hair wild, rubbing his eyes. Mama, why everybody texting me asking if you okay? Rasheeda pulls him into her lap. Because grown folks messy, baby. But Mama's fine. Promise. He looks up, serious. Did you really hit somebody? She nods. Yeah, and I'm not proud of that part. But sometimes when people hurt your family, you react. I'm sorry you had to see the clips. KY hugs her tight. I don't like when people hurt you. Daddy hurt you? Rasheeda's throat closes. Yeah, baby. But that's between me and him. You just know Mama loves you and Carter more than anything. Okay. He nods, buries his face in her neck. Carter toddles in next, unicorn in tow. Rasheeda scoops her up too. For a minute the kitchen is just them, pancakes, cartoons in the background, no cameras, no drama. Then her phone rings again. Scrappy. She answers. What's good? Scrappy's voice is urgent. You seen the new drop? Kendra just went live, talking crazy. Rasheeda puts the kids down, steps onto the back porch, and pulls up Instagram. Kendra's live is still going, viewer count at 300,000. Kendra's sitting in what looks like a luxury hotel suite, cheeks still faintly pink, makeup flawless otherwise. She's calm, measured, almost presidential. I didn't come on the show to destroy anybody's home. But I also wasn't gone, let somebody paint me as the villain when I was the one who said no. Yes, Kirk reached out. Multiple times. Yes, I kept the messages. Not because I'm messy, because I protect myself. When women come at me saying I'm a homewrecker, I pull receipts. Simple. Rasheeda, I get why you mad. But slapping me? That's not queen behavior. That's pain talking. And I hope you get help for that pain instead of taking it out on other women. The chat explodes. She ate, Kendra speaking facts. Rasheeda wrong for the slap. Not Kendra still messy for going live. Rasheeda's blood pressure spikes. She ends the live on her end, hands shaking. Scrappy's still on the phone. You good? She whispers, no. She really out here playing victim after she provoked the whole thing. Scrappy sighs. She tryna flip the script. Make you look unhinged so she can come out smelling like roses. We need to counter. Rasheeda paces the porch. I'm not doing a live battle. That's what they want, more chaos. More clicks. Scrappy pushes. Then do something bigger. Statement. Interview. Something that shows you in control. She thinks for a beat. I'm thinking, press conference. Not for the show. For me. My brand. My story. No VH1. No reunion. Just Rasheeda Frost, unfiltered. Scrappy whistles low. That's bold. You sure? Rasheeda looks back through the glass door, her kids laughing at cartoons, Mama D watching her with proud eyes. Yeah, I'm sure. Set it for tomorrow. Small venue. Invite real press. No bloggers. No reality TV cameras. I want control of the narrative. By noon the plan is in motion. Scrappy's team books a boutique event space downtown. Publicist drafts a short release, Rasheeda Frost to address recent events, personal matters, and future plans in exclusive press conference. No love and hip-hop affiliation. Invitations go out to select outlets, Essence, The Root, Billboard, a few local stations. No TMZ, no shade room. Rasheeda spends the afternoon with her stylist, picking an all-white power suit, clean lines, sharp shoulders, no frills. Armor. Meanwhile, Kirk is spiraling. He's still at the hotel, hasn't shaved, hasn't eaten. His phone is full of missed calls from his boys, his mom, even his lawyer. He finally answers one, his manager, Tone. Bro, you gotta talk. Silence making it worse. People saying you ghosted your wife after she got embarrassed on TV. Kirk rubs his face. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, I fucked up again? Sorry I keep hurting the woman who gave me everything. Tone's quiet for a second. Say you in therapy. Say you taking accountability. Say you love her and you fighting for your family. Give people hope, man. Right now they writing your obituary. Kirk hangs up, stares at the wall. He opens his notes app, starts typing. Deletes. Types again. Finally records a voice memo to himself. Rasheeda, I know you hate me right now. I hate me too. But I'm not giving up. Not on us. Not on the kids. I'm checking into a program tomorrow. Real help. No cameras. No excuses. When I come out the other side, if you still open, I want to earn my way back. If not, I'll respect it. But know this. You the best thing that ever happened to me. And I lost sight of that. I'm sorry. He saves it. Doesn't send it. Not yet. That night, Rasheeda can't sleep again. She slips downstairs, sits on the couch with her laptop. Pulls up old footage, her and Kirk's wedding day. Her in that mermaid gown, him crying when he saw her. Their first dance to an old R&B joint. The way he whispered, I got you forever, in her ear. Tears slip down her cheeks. She closes the laptop, hugs her knees. Whispers to the dark room, why couldn't you just keep that promise? Across town, Kendra's in her hotel, scrolling through the press release about Rasheeda's conference. She smirks at first, then frowns. Something about the wording feels final. Like Rasheeda's closing chapters. Kendra texts a friend, she vowed to drop a bomb tomorrow. I can feel it, friend replies. You scared? Kendra types back, nah. But I might have poked the wrong bear. The city hums outside, headlines keep rolling in, fans pick sides harder, bets start circulating online. Will Rasheeda file? Will Kirk apologize publicly? Will Kendra show up to the presser? Nobody knows, but everybody's watching. Rasheeda finally drifts off around dawn, phone clutched in her hand like a lifeline. In her dreams she's running, away from cameras, away from Kirk, away from the wait. But every time she looks back, the path behind her is on fire. When she wakes, the fire's still burning. Only now she's ready to walk through it. Tomorrow isn't just a press conference. It's a coronation, or a funeral, depending on how she plays it. And Rasheeda Frost? She's done playing small. The queen is about to speak. And when she does, the whole game changes. Fans better have their popcorn ready. Because part 2 of this war? It's about to be legendary. The morning of the press conference dawns crisp and unforgiving in Atlanta. Rasheeda wakes before the alarm, already dressed in the white suit, tailored to perfection, no wrinkles, no mercy. She stands in front of the full-length mirror at Mama D's, turning slowly. The fabric catches the light like armor. Her hair pulled into a sleek low bun. Minimal jewelry, just diamond studs and the thin gold chain with her kids' birthstones. No wedding ring. The absence of it feels louder than any statement she could make. Downstairs, Mama D has breakfast ready but Rasheeda can only manage coffee. Black. Strong. Her stomach is a knot. Scrappy arrives at 7 sharp, looking sharp in a charcoal suit. You ready for this? He asks. Rasheeda nods once. I've been ready for years. They load into the SUV, tone driving, Marcus shotgun. The kids stay with Mama D. Rasheeda kisses them goodbye, promises ice cream later. KY hugs her extra tight. Don't let them make you cry, Mama. She smiles despite the lump in her throat. No tears today, baby. Only truth. The venue is small, intimate. 50 chairs max. No red carpet. No step and repeat. Just a simple podium, a VH1 free backdrop that reads, Rasheeda Frost, a statement. Press trickles in, reporters from Essence, Billboard, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, a couple national outlets on Zoom. No gossip blogs. No love and hip-hop cameras. This is her space. Her rules. At exactly 10 a.m., Rasheeda walks out from the side door. The room hushes. Flashes pop but she doesn't flinch. She steps to the podium, places both hands flat on the wood, looks directly into the main camera, the one streaming live to her YouTube and Instagram simultaneously. Viewer count climbs fast. 100,000, 200,000. Good morning. Thank y'all for coming on short notice. I'm not here to do a reunion special. I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to speak my truth, plain, unfiltered, and final. She pauses, lets the silence settle. Yesterday, on the set of Love and Hip Hop, I did something I never thought I would do. I put my hands on another woman. That's not who I am. That's not how I was raised. And I take full accountability for that moment of lost control. To Kendra Bailey, if you're watching, I apologize for the physical act. It was beneath me, but let me be clear. The hurt that led to that moment? That was real, and it didn't start yesterday. She takes a breath. For years, I've been the picture of grace under pressure. I smiled through rumors. I prayed through betrayals. I built businesses, raised children, held my family together while the world watched every crack. And yes, there were cracks. Plenty. Most of them started with my husband, Kirk Frost. Infidelity, lies, broken promises. I forgave, again, and again, because I believed in us. Because I believed in redemption. Because I loved him enough to fight for what we had. Her voice stays steady, but the emotion simmers underneath. But love isn't supposed to cost you your dignity. It isn't supposed to make you question your worth every single day. And it damn sure isn't supposed to turn you into someone who has to defend her home from the very person who vowed to protect it. She looks up, eyes clear. Kirk and I are separated. Effective immediately. There will be no dramatic reunion episode. No therapy on camera. No working it out for the kids' storyline. My children deserve peace, not a performance. And I deserve the same. The room is pin drop quiet. A reporter in the front row actually has tears in her eyes. To my fans, thank you for the love, the prayers, the messages. I see y'all, I feel y'all, but please understand, this isn't about choosing sides between me and anyone else. This is about me choosing me. For the first time in a long time. I'm not bitter, I'm not broken, I'm just done carrying what was never mine to carry alone. She softens slightly. To my kids, KY and Carter, if you ever see this one day, Mama fought hard. But sometimes the strongest thing you can do is walk away from what hurts you. I love you both more than words. And I promise, our home will always be full of love, laughter, and safety. No matter what. She straightens again. To the network, thank you for the platform over the years. But I will no longer be participating in love and hip-hop. My story isn't for ratings anymore. It's for healing, for building, for my legacy. A small smile touches her lips, the first real one in days. And to every woman watching who's ever stayed too long, forgiven too much, carried too heavy, hear me. You are enough. Just as you are, you don't have to prove it by fighting. Sometimes you prove it by leaving. With your head high, with your heart intact, with your power reclaimed. She steps back from the podium. That's all I have to say for now. No questions. Thank you. The room erupts, applause, gasps, cameras clicking furiously. Rasheeda doesn't linger. She turns and walks off stage the same way she came in, calm, composed, untouchable. Scrappy meets her in the hallway, pulls her into a quick hug. You just changed the game, Sheed. She exhales for what feels like the first time in years. Nah, I just stopped playing theirs. Outside, the internet is already ablaze. #Rasheeda speaks trends worldwide within minutes. Clips of her saying, I'm done carrying, go viral. Women post videos holding signs, choosing me today. Support pours in from Candy, Toya, even Mama D who goes live from home. That's my baby. Strong, saved, sanctified, celebrities repost, Lizzo with heart emojis, Beyoncé's team liking from the official page. The narrative shifts overnight. Rasheeda isn't the angry wife anymore. She's the woman who reclaimed her throne. Kirk watches the stream alone in his hotel room. The second she says, separated, he drops his phone like it burns. Tears come fast and silent. He doesn't call, doesn't text, just sits there, staring at the frozen image of her on his screen, beautiful, powerful, gone. He whispers to the empty room, I lost her. I really lost her. Then he picks up the phone, dials his therapist. I need to come in today. Right now. Kendra sees the press conference on her phone while getting her nails done. She pauses the video when Rasheeda apologizes for the slap. Her face softens, just a fraction. She doesn't comment publicly. Instead, she texts a mutual friend, tell her I heard her. And I respect it. No more lives. No more receipts. For once, she stays quiet. Back at Mama D's, Rasheeda walks through the door to cheers from the kids. KY runs up. Mama, you looked like a superhero. Carter claps her hands. Rasheeda laughs, real, light, free. She scoops them both up. We going for ice cream. Big sundaes. Extra whipped cream. Mama D watches from the kitchen, eyes shining. Proud of you, baby girl. So damn proud. That night Rasheeda sits on the porch alone, phone on do not disturb. Stars out, breeze cool. She thinks about the future, new music maybe. Expanding the salons. Traveling with the kids. Dating? Not yet. Healing first. Always healing first. Her phone vibrates once, Scrappy forwarding an email from a major brand. They want you as the face of their empowerment campaign. 7 figures. Your terms. She smiles small, replies. Tell them I'm interested. But only if it's real. She leans back, closes her eyes. For the first time in forever, the weight is gone. Not all of it, but enough. Enough to breathe. Enough to dream. Enough to start over. The Frost saga isn't over. Not completely. Custody talks loom. Business splits. Maybe one day Kirk finds his way back to redemption. Maybe not. But Rasheeda? She's already walking into her next chapter. Head high, heart open, crown secure. And the world? They're still watching. But now, they're watching a queen who finally chose herself. And that's the most dramatic twist of all. The days after the press conference blur into a strange new rhythm for Rasheeda. Mornings start slow, coffee on Mama D's porch, kids running circles in the backyard, no alarm clock screaming reunion call time. She's not hiding, exactly, but she's not performing either. No makeup beat for the gram at 6 a.m., no cryptic stories hinting at drama. Just quiet, deliberate, healing. Scrappy checks in daily, half manager, half big brother. Brands blowing up the inbox. That empowerment campaign? They upped the offer. 8 figures if you sign exclusive for 2 years. Rasheeda sips her tea, watches Carter chase butterflies. Tell them I want creative control. No scripts, no forced vulnerability. If it's real, I'm in. Scrappy grins through the phone. That's my girl. Also, Kirk's people reached out. He wants mediation, neutral ground, no cameras. Rasheeda's expression doesn't change. Tell his lawyer to send the proposal through my attorney. I'm not talking direct yet. Scrappy pauses. You really done? She exhales. I'm done pretending. That's different. Meanwhile, the internet keeps churning. Love and Hip Hop drops a teaser for the reunion episode, edited to hell, of course. Quick cuts of the slap, Kendra's shocked face, Kirk yelling, then black screen with white text. The moment that changed everything. Reunion point. 1 airs next week. Fans riot in the comments. Rasheeda said she out, why y'all airing it if she quit? This disrespect? VH1's PR team posts a bland statement. We respect Ms. Frost's decision and wish her well in her next chapter. Translation. We're still milking the footage for every drop of ratings juice. Kendra stays low-key after the presser. No more lives. No shady subs. She posts one photo, her at a spa, caption, self-care season. Choosing peace. The comments are mixed. Some call it classy. Others call it fake. A few fans tag Rasheeda. Y'all notice she quiet now that the queen spoke? Kendra doesn't respond. Privately, she tells a close friend over drinks, I got what I wanted off my chest. She got hers out too. We don't have to keep swinging. The friend raises a brow. You think Kirk gone, try to pull you back in? Kendra laughs short. He tried. I blocked him weeks ago. That chapter closed before the slap even landed. Kirk, on the other hand, disappears from public view. No posts, no stories. His last tweet, 3 days before the reunion, was a simple, family first always. Now radio silence. Insiders whisper he checked into a private wellness center outside Atlanta. No paparazzi access. 30-day minimum. Therapy, group sessions, no phones most days. His mom visits once a week, brings homemade pound cake, cries in the parking lot after. My boy hurting bad, she tells a cousin. But he finally listening. Really listening. Rasheeda hears the rumors but doesn't chase confirmation. Instead she dives into work. Meetings with her salon chain, new locations in Charlotte and Dallas on the table. Late night brainstorming for a new lashes line. She even books studio time. Not for a full album yet, just vibing. One track leaks accidentally when an engineer posts a snippet to his close friend's story. Rasheeda's voice, raw and velvet. Gave you my all, you gave me half, now I'm taking mine back, doing the math. Fans go feral. This the divorce anthem we needed, she not playing, the snippet gets pulled within hours, but screenshots live forever. One afternoon, about 2 weeks post-conference, Rasheeda gets a package delivered to Mama D's. No return address. Inside, a small velvet box. Her wedding ring, cleaned, polished, sitting on a folded note in Kirk's handwriting. I'm not asking you to wear it again. Not yet, maybe never, but I couldn't keep it. It belongs with you, whatever that means now. I'm working on me. For real this time. If our paths cross again, I want to be a man worthy of even being in the same room. If not, thank you for the years. Thank you for our babies. Thank you for showing me what real strength looks like. K. Rasheeda reads it twice. Her fingers trace the engraving inside the band, their initials, wedding date. She doesn't cry, doesn't smile either, just closes the box, puts it in her nightstand drawer. Not thrown away, not worn, just held. For now. That night she takes the kids to the park. No security, no entourage, just her, pushing swings, laughing when KY does cartwheels in the grass. A mom recognizes her, approaches shy. I just want to say, what you did at that press conference. It helped me leave my situation. I filed last week. Rasheeda hugs her without hesitation. You strong, sis. Keep going. The woman walks away crying happy tears. Rasheeda watches her go, feels something shift deeper inside. Purpose. Not revenge, not drama, Purpose. Back home, Candy stops by with Todd and the kids. They barbecue in the backyard, laughing, music low, no shop talk. Candy pulls Rasheeda aside near the grill. You look lighter, like really lighter. Rasheeda nods. Feels weird, good weird. Candy smiles. You know the reunion dropping soon. They gone, try to spin it. Rasheeda shrugs. Let them. I already told my story. Anything else is just noise. Candy raises her glass of lemonade. To new chapters. Rasheeda clinks. To never going back. As the sun sets, Rasheeda's phone buzzes once, her lawyer. Kirk's team sent over initial custody proposal. Joint, but primary with you. Reasonable visitation. He's asking for family counseling before finalizing anything. No rush on your end. Rasheeda reads the message, exhales slow. Tell them I'll review. No promises. She pockets the phone, joins the kids on the blanket for s'mores. Carter smears chocolate on her nose. KY tells a terrible joke. Rasheeda laughs, full, belly deep. The sound surprises her. It's been a while. Across town, at the wellness center, Kirk sits in a small room during evening reflection. No TV, no internet, just a journal and a pen. He writes one line that night, day 14. Today I realized the best apology is changed behavior. Starting with me. He closes the book, looks out the window at the darkening sky. Somewhere out there, his wife, no, his ex-wife in paperwork, is raising their kids, building her empire, living without the shadow he cast for so long. It hurts like hell, but for the first time, the hurt feels like growth instead of punishment. The reunion episode airs to record numbers. The slap plays in slow motion. Kirk's weak excuses. Kendra's receipts. But the final scene isn't chaos, it's Rasheeda's walk-off from set, head high, security trailing. Voiceover from a producer, and just like that, one chapter ends. No teaser for part 2. No cliffhanger, just credits. Fans flood Twitter anyway. She really walked away, iconic exit, Rasheeda Frost forever. Rasheeda doesn't watch. She's too busy living, planning a family trip to Disney, sketching designs for her next collection, answering her kids' questions about daddy with gentle honesty. He's working on himself, baby. Just like mama's doing, and every night before bed, she looks at that velvet box in the drawer. Still closed, still waiting. Maybe one day she opens it. Maybe she donates it. Maybe she melts it down into something new. But tonight she sleeps sound. No checking phones. No wondering. Just peace. The Frost drama didn't end with a bang. It ended with a quiet, powerful choice. And in the silence that followed, Rasheeda finally heard her own voice clearest of all. The queen didn't just survive the storm. She learned to dance in the rain. And the world? They're still watching. But now they're taking notes. Because when a woman finally chooses herself, everything changes. Months roll by like pages flipping in a book you can't put down. Rasheeda's life settles into something almost unrecognizable, peaceful, productive, powerful. The salons boom. New locations open with ribbon-cutting ceremonies packed with fans holding signs, Queen Frost forever. Her empowerment campaign launches to massive acclaim, billboards in Times Square, her face calm and radiant, caption, choose you. Every time, the checks clear 8 figures. She buys a new house, modern, gated, with a pool and a studio in the basement. The kids get their own wings. KY starts basketball camp. Carter takes ballet. Rasheeda's there for every practice, every recital, phone off, present. She drops music too. Not a full album, just singles. One called, Crown Heavy, debuts at #1 on the R&B charts. Lyrics raw but hopeful. I carried gold on my head while you played in dirt, now the crown fits better since I learned my worth. Fans stream it into the stratosphere. Concert tickets sell out in minutes. She tours small venues first, intimate, no backup dancers, just her, a mic, and stories between songs. Women in the crowd cry, hold each other, mouth every word. Rasheeda looks out at them and feels something bigger than fame, connection. Kirk finishes his program after 90 days. He looks different when he emerges, leaner, quieter, eyes clearer. No chains flashing, no entourage. He moves into a modest apartment across town. Starts mentoring young dads through a nonprofit. Posts nothing online except occasional quotes about growth and accountability. His mom tells a friend, he's reading books now. Real books. Talking about therapy like it's oxygen. He sees the kids on schedule, picks them up Friday nights, brings them back Sunday evenings. No drama, no late drop-offs. He asks Rasheeda only what's necessary via text. KY need new sneakers. Carter's recital at 7, you coming? She replies short but civil. Progress. One weekend, Kirk has the kids at his place. He's grilling burgers, KY shooting hoops in the driveway, Carter coloring on the patio. KY asks the question that's been brewing. Daddy, you gone? Marry mama again? Kirk freezes mid-flip. Sits the spatula down. Kneels to Kai's level. I don't know, son. I hurt her bad. Fixing that takes time. Maybe more time than I got. But I'm trying to be the man she deserved all along. That's what matters right now. KY nods slow, like he understands more than an 11-year-old should. Carter runs over, hugs Kirk's leg. I miss when we all lived together. Kirk's voice cracks. Me too, baby girl. Me too. Rasheeda hears about the conversation later. KY tells her in the car on the way home. She doesn't react much, just him. But that night she opens the velvet box for the first time since it arrived. Ring still shines. She tries it on. Fits perfect. She stares at her hand in the mirror, then takes it off again. Back in the drawer. Not yet. Kendra resurfaces quietly. Lands a hosting gig on a podcast about relationships, messy ones, healed ones, all shades. First episode drops with the title, The Slap Heard Round Atlanta. She tells her side, no bitterness, just reflection. I provoked. She reacted. We both human. I've grown. I hope she has too. The episode trends. Rasheeda listens in her car, windows down, driving to a meeting. She doesn't hate it, even smiles once when Kendra says, Rasheeda Frost is a boss. Period. I respect her walk away. No apology direct, but close enough. Rasheeda texts Scrappy, Kendra's podcast decent. Scrappy replies, world healing? Then the twist nobody sees coming. Love and Hip Hop announces a special, Where Are They Now? Catch-up episode. No reunion chaos, just updates. Producers reach out to Rasheeda's team, respectful this time. We'd love 5 minutes. Your terms. No Kirk, no Kendra unless you say. Rasheeda thinks about it for weeks. Talks to her therapist. Talks to Mama D. Finally agrees. One condition. Filmed at her new house, with her kids if they want. The day of filming arrives. Cameras roll in her living room, natural light, plants everywhere, family photos on the walls, Kirk in some, cropped in others. Rasheeda sits on her cream couch in jeans and a pressed white tee, casual but expensive. The interviewer, a neutral host named Nia, starts soft. Rasheeda, it's been 6 months since the reunion incident. Since your press conference. How are you? Rasheeda smiles, genuine. I'm good. Better than good. I'm free. They talk business, music, kids, healing. Nia asks the question everyone wants. Any chance for reconciliation with Kirk? Rasheeda pauses, looks off camera for a second. We're co-parenting well. He's doing the work, real work. I see it in our kids, they're happy, stable. As for us, I don't know. I'm not closed off to life surprising me. But I'm also not waiting. I'm living. Cut to Kirk's segment, filmed separately. He's in his apartment, simple backdrop. I lost the best woman I ever had because I didn't know how to be the man she needed. Therapy saved me. My kids keep me going. If God opens a door for us again, I'll walk through it different. If not, I'll still be grateful for what we had. Kendra's part is last. She's in a studio, professional. That day on set, turning point for me too. I was chasing validation in the wrong places. Now I'm building my own table. No shade, just growth. The special airs to solid ratings, not reunion numbers, but respectful. No slow-mo slap replays. Just people, human, evolving. Fans react with shock, then warmth. This the mature content we needed? LHH growing up? Rasheeda looks happy FR. The biggest surprise comes 2 weeks later. Rasheeda's throwing a small housewarming barbecue, friends, family, kids' friends running wild. Kirk drops the kids off early to help set up, old habit. He's carrying trays, laughing with Scrappy, playing horse with KY. Rasheeda watches from the kitchen window. Something softens in her eyes. Later, after most guests leave, the kids crash early from sugar highs. Rasheeda and Kirk end up on the back patio alone, first time in months. Fire pit crackling. Stars bright. Kirk speaks first. This house beautiful, she'd. You did that. She nods. Thank you. Quiet stretches. Then he pulls out a small envelope. Hands it to her. Not a proposal. Not pressure. Just, something I wrote. Read it when you ready. Or don't. She takes it. Doesn't open it yet. He stands to leave. I'm proud of you. Always was. Just too dumb to show it right. Rasheeda looks at him. Really looks. Sees the changes. The humility. The effort. Kirk, thank you for the work you're doing. The kids feel it. I feel it. He nods, throat working. Night, she'd. He walks to his car. She watches him go, then opens the envelope under the patio light. Inside, a letter. Handwritten. Pages. Rasheeda, I won't list excuses, they're dead. I will list truths. You were my safe place when I didn't deserve one. You built us when I tore down. You forgave when I didn't earn it. I'm learning to forgive myself now, but only enough to become better, not to erase what I did. If you ever want to try coffee, talk, anything, I'm here. No expectations. If never, I'll still root for you from afar. You taught me what real love looks like. Even when I couldn't return it right. Thank you, Kirk. A single tear drops onto the page. Rasheeda wipes it quick, folds the letter, tucks it in her pocket. She looks up at the sky. Whispers, we'll see. No grand gestures. No cameras. No declarations. Just a door cracked open, maybe. The Frost story isn't neatly tied with a bow. It's messy, ongoing, human. But for the first time in years, the ending isn't written in pain. Fans speculate wildly online. They back together? That special felt like soft launch. Let her live, but Rasheeda stays quiet. Posts a simple photo the next day, her and the kids at sunrise on the new patio. Caption. Grateful. Every day. And somewhere in Atlanta, life keeps moving. Healing keeps happening. Love, in whatever form, keeps evolving. The drama that started with a slap ends not with screams but with silence. The kind of silence where possibility lives. Where a woman stands tall, crown secure, heart open just enough. Because queens don't always need a king to rule. But sometimes, the right one earns his way back to the court. The world's still watching. But now, they're rooting for whatever comes next. Peace, love, truth. The Frost Empire isn't falling. It's rising, stronger, wiser, unbreakable. And that, fam, is the realest plot twist of all. What just happened on that set has left fans completely divided, and honestly, this might be one of the most explosive moments we've seen in a long time. A heated argument, emotions running out of control, and then that slap, the kind of moment nobody was ready for, but everyone is talking about. The tension between Rasheeda and Kendra clearly didn't start today, but whatever unresolved issues they've been holding on to finally boiled over right in front of the cameras. Now here's the real question. Was this a breaking point that had been building for years, or did things spiral out of control in a matter of seconds? Some viewers are saying Rasheeda was pushed too far and simply reacted after being disrespected one too many times. Others believe no matter how intense the argument got, things should never have turned physical, especially on a professional set with cameras rolling. Security rushing in only made it more clear how serious the situation really was. This wasn't scripted drama. This wasn't playful reality TV chaos. This was raw, emotional, and uncomfortable, the kind of moment that changes relationships forever. You could feel the shock ripple through everyone in the room, and the aftermath may be even messier than the slap itself. So now it's on you. Right finger, who do you think crossed the line first, Rasheeda or Kendra? Right finger, was that slap justified, or did it go way too far? Right finger, do you believe this situation could have been handled differently before it escalated? We want to hear every opinion, whether you're firmly Team Rasheeda, Team Kendra, or think both played a role in letting things get out of hand. Don't hold back, but keep it real and respectful in the comments. This is one of those moments where every perspective matters. And let's be honest, situations like this don't just disappear after the cameras stop rolling. The fallout from this confrontation could impact friendships, careers, and future projects. Do you think this beef is officially over, or are we just seeing the beginning of an even bigger feud? Because if history has taught us anything, unresolved drama always finds a way to resurface. If you think this moment will change the dynamic between everyone involved, drop a fire in the comments. If you think apologies are coming behind the scenes, drop a thinking face. And if you believe this drama is far from over, let us know why. Before you go, make sure you like this video. It really helps push this story out so more people can weigh in. Subscribe to the channel if you want real-time updates, breakdowns, and exclusive drama coverage you won't find anywhere else. We don't sugarcoat, we don't skip details, and we definitely don't ignore the moments everyone's afraid to talk about. Also, share this video with someone who's been following this situation from the start, because trust us, this is the kind of clip that sparks long debates, group chats, and late-night arguments. We'll be keeping a close eye on what happens next, statements, reactions, possible apologies, or even more explosive confrontations. As soon as new information drops, you already know we'll be here breaking it all down. Until then, the floor is yours. Down finger sound off in the comments. Choose a side. Tell us what you think really happened.